much, Omini. We are right here at the premises of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, the headquarters here in Lokoja, and I'm here with the Resident Electoral Commissioner talking about Professor Sapam. Thank you very much for taking time off this busy schedule to give us this interview.
Thank you. Good morning.
We can see a lot of people. I hope you rested a bit.
Yeah, I did.
Now, we can see over our shoulder there the entrance into the collation center. First of all, are your men and materials back from the field, and what is the situation right now?
We've gotten the men and materials back from the field from 6 local government areas, and so in the next few minutes we'll start collecting those results.
I saw a few hillocks coming in here just a couple of minutes ago. What should we expect in terms of the chronology, in terms of the how the schedule is today?
We'll collect them as they come. Ordinarily, it would have been from in alphabetical order, but of course, we have to collect them as they come, not waiting for another person.
Have there been any challenges noticed in terms of from getting things from the field to the center so far, in terms of the communication you've had?
The greatest challenge has been from Ibaji because of the floods. Because I understand the results are still being collected at the level of the ward today, and so once they get that done, they will move to the local headquarters and then eventually get here.
Some of the information we got yesterday. Some cases of ballot boxes destroyed, some snatched. What happens to those areas? Is that null and void?
Well, the returning officers or the collection officers will tell us what happened in those places once we start taking the results.
Okay, in terms of what to expect here, who are the people that should come in here, and then what will the process look like? Yeah, we expect the collection, the returning officer with security officials, as well as the INEC staff, additional commissioners and the visiting recs, as well as members of the press and members of the civil society organizations who acted as observers. It has been a multifaceted venture in terms of,
Now there, I don't know if Nnamdi is still up. Let's sustain one or two conversations with Nnamdi. Okay, Nnamdi is not ready. Now, from what we have seen, let me still be on Osaze and AIG before I come to our other team of analysts. So we have heard from Nnamdi. The media hype in Yenagoa is quite proactive and not sensational. And you heard the resident electoral commissioner in Kogi State in the fact that there are preparations towards coalition. Compared with last previous elections, if Nnamdi is projecting that maybe in a matter of minutes as coalition will start, do you think we'll start collating early or normally start very, very late?
Well, as you said, in a couple of minutes, the coalition will start, and the REC confirmed that 6 local governments have reached the coalition center. And in talking about security, the AIG mentioned that they were there all night collating results from the different local government coalition centers. So if 6 have arrived, that's not too bad. We're about 1/3 of the way through the 21 local governments. I think more are on their way. From my platform, I see that a couple have finished, and they're on the way to Lokoja. You can say it's better than it was 4 years ago. In a place like Bayelsa now, there was no election in one local government, Southern Nigeria, so there was nothing to collect, and we knew
that affect the results.
Yes, that's why the elections in Bayelsa 4 years ago was inconclusive, because there's a sizable chunk of voters in Southern Nigeria. I think, if I remember the figures correctly, about 150-something thousand out of 900-something thousand in the present dispensation. So you see that's a significant chunk, and because of how competitive the elections are, especially among some of the parties, because of how competitive it is, you know that disruption in a couple of places will likely affect the overall turn. Now we can't say, because the substantial numbers of local governments have not been collated. Recall that in Osun, we're talking of a couple of hundred, 340.
Lokoja is a bit extensive.
Yeah, of course, we have longer days now.
Thank you very much. It's back to Omini in the studio. We'll be giving you updates from here, and of course the live studio is right over my shoulder in front of the Coalition Center. Throughout the day we'll be bringing you results and how events are unfolding right here, as you can see behind me, media trying to get into the place, and of course civil society organizations also to witness as events unfold here. It's back to Omini and other guests there in the studio.
Some mornings were disrupted by hoodlums, so there's a big difference. But wherever elections took place, we will have to collate and
snippet from our colleague in Yenegua and the one from